10 foods you didn't know could kill you. We all know that some foods can be bad for us. But did you know that there are actually 10 foods that can kill you? From everyday snacks to exotic delicacies, some foods contain toxins and compounds that can be fatal if ingested in the wrong amounts. In this video, we'll explore 10 foods that can kill you, the symptoms to watch out for, and how to avoid them. Watch on to learn more about the dangers lurking in your kitchen. Before moving on, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos like this. Number 10. Honey. Honey may be one of the most beloved sweeteners in the world, but if it's not stored and handled properly, it can also be one of the foods that can kill you. If the honey is contaminated with botulism spores, it can produce a toxin called Clostridium botulinum that can cause paralysis, respiratory failure, and even death. To stay safe, always buy honey from a reliable source and check the label to make sure it has been pasteurized to kill any bacteria that may be present. Additionally, never give honey to infants under 12 months old as their undeveloped immune systems may not be able to handle it. Furthermore, honey should not be heated or boiled, as this will reduce its nutritional benefits as well as possibly destroy beneficial enzymes. Additionally, ensure that you store your honey correctly, in an airtight container at room temperature away from light and heat sources. Finally, don't forget to check for an expiration date on your honey, as over time, its nutritive value will diminish. Number 9. Potatoes. Potatoes are an incredibly versatile food and are a staple in many diets. They are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients. Unfortunately, potatoes can also be incredibly dangerous when consumed in large amounts or in the wrong way. Raw potatoes contain solanine, a toxin found in green potatoes that can cause severe digestive issues, confusion, headaches, and even death if consumed in large quantities. It is important to thoroughly cook potatoes before consumption, as this will significantly reduce the amount of solanine present. Eating just a few potato leaves or potato skins can cause a variety of unpleasant symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. It is best to avoid eating raw potatoes and to always cook them thoroughly before consumption. Number 8. Cherries. Most of us are familiar with sweet, juicy cherries and their many health benefits. But did you know they can be poisonous? The stems, leaves, and pits of cherries contain cyanide-producing chemicals. If a person eats a large amount of these parts of the cherry plant, they can suffer from cyanide poisoning. Symptoms of this poisoning include stomach pain, headache, confusion, dizziness, nausea, and vomiting. If untreated, cyanide poisoning can be fatal. To stay safe when enjoying cherries, make sure to only eat the fleshy part of the fruit. Remove the stem and pit before consuming. Additionally, do not attempt to consume unripened cherries or wild varieties, as these may contain higher levels of toxins. Also keep an eye out for wilted or browning cherries. If a cherry has spoiled or gone bad, it should not be eaten. Number 7. Almonds. Almonds are a popular nut and a nutritious snack, but when eaten raw, they can be deadly. Almonds contain amylin, a type of toxin that releases cyanide when it comes into contact with digestive juices. Consuming large amounts of almonds can lead to poisoning, nausea, vomiting, and even death. To avoid this danger, make sure to buy almonds that have been roasted or pasteurized, as the heating process neutralizes the toxin. Eating roasted almonds in moderation is a safe and healthy choice. Number 6. Cassava. Cassava, also known as manioc or yucca, is a tropical root vegetable that is widely consumed in South America and Africa. While it is an important source of carbohydrates and calories, it also contains toxic compounds called cyanogenic glycosides, which can cause serious health problems if ingested in large quantities. Consuming as little as 50 grams of cassava can be enough to cause cyanide poisoning, leading to dizziness, headache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and even death. To reduce the risk of poisoning, cassava should always be cooked and never eaten raw. Additionally, the leaves of the plant should never be eaten as they contain much higher levels of cyanogenic glycosides. Number 5. Pufferfish. Pufferfish or blowfish is an exotic delicacy in Japan and certain other parts of the world. Unfortunately, these tasty morsels can be deadly if not prepared properly. Pufferfish contain tetrodotoxin, a powerful neurotoxin that can cause paralysis and death if consumed. Ingesting as little as 2 milligrams of tetrodotoxin can kill an adult human. Symptoms usually start within 20 minutes after consumption and may include nausea, vomiting, and stomach pains. In serious cases, respiratory failure and paralysis can occur. Because of this, only trained chefs are allowed to prepare pufferfish dishes in Japan. These chefs must pass a rigorous exam to be certified to handle and cook these fish. The chefs remove all organs containing the toxin before cooking and have to pass stringent inspections to make sure the toxin has been completely removed before serving the dish. While pufferfish poisoning is rare, it is important to note that it can be fatal if not handled correctly. If you are considering trying this exotic dish, make sure it is prepared by a trained professional. Number 4. Lima beans. Also known as butter beans, lima beans are a type of legume that can be eaten raw or cooked. While it is generally considered safe to consume, ingesting large amounts of lima beans can be extremely dangerous. Lima beans contain the neurotoxin linamarin, which releases hydrogen cyanide when broken down by the body's digestive enzymes. Consuming an excessive amount of lima beans can lead to cyanide poisoning, causing symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, difficulty breathing, and even death. It is highly recommended to only consume cooked lima beans and to limit your intake to a few servings per week. Number 3. Nutmeg. Nutmeg is a spice commonly found in baking recipes, curry dishes, and other savory meals. In small doses, nutmeg can add a subtle nutty flavor to your dishes. However, eating too much of it can be hazardous to your health. Consuming large amounts of nutmeg can result in poisoning, which can cause seizures, palpitations, and hallucinations. If you experience any of these symptoms after eating too much nutmeg, seek medical attention immediately. To avoid this, it's best to use nutmeg sparingly in your recipes and not to consume large amounts of the spice at once. Number 2. Hops. Hops are one of the most popular ingredients in beer, but what you may not know is that hops can be extremely dangerous if ingested in large amounts. While it's generally safe to consume small amounts of hops, ingesting too much can lead to serious health problems. Eating more than 10 grams of hops can cause nausea, vomiting, rapid heartbeat, and even seizures. If you're a home brewer, make sure to take extra care when handling hops, as it is easy to consume too much. Number 1. Apricot kernels. Apricot kernels are the small, almond-shaped seeds of apricots that are often used to make oil and flour. While they are high in essential fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals, they can also be dangerous if consumed in large quantities. Apricot kernels contain amygdalin, a compound that releases cyanide when it is broken down by the body. Eating too many of them can result in cyanide poisoning, which can be fatal. It is recommended to only consume a few apricot kernels per day and no more than 10 at a time to avoid potential health risks. This brings us to the end of our video. If you are new to our channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos like this one. Thanks for watching.